Hey everybody, what's going on? ShabbyDoo here, and today I thought we'd get a shabby look over back at Icarus. We are going to go do Deepvein extraction because I want to learn one thing and one thing only today. I want to learn about exotics. We're going to go mine exotic ore, and we're going to bring it back and see what happens with this. So let's go claim this prospect and see what's going on in the Tundra. I hope we don't have to deal with too many polar bears. So I'm going to bring both pickaxes because we learned this pickaxe can mine titanium and aluminum. So I'm going to bring the other one to hit rocks with. And then if I need to leave it, I need to leave it. Whatever. It's cheap anyways. That way I still have this if I want to get some of the higher tier stuff. So we're just going to go in. We're going to join. I'll leave it to friends only. If someone happens to join in, we'll just boot them. Get them out of here. Now we'll give them the free win. That's what we'll do. All right. So the big voice told me that I need to get to this marker on the map here. It's where some exotics need to be mined. But he also said it's not going to be there that long, so we need to get a move on. But one thing I did want to do some talents here. I'm saving a lot of these for the combat tree to see if I like shotguns or rifles and then figure out our talents from there. But I did mention that I want to start looking where this is a solo character. We need to do some solo things here, right? So first things first, let's take a look. Like I want to do stamina, I think. I like health, but I think I want to go for stamina at least for a little while here. Like I'm going to go down stamina path. Come over to Tis But a Scratch. We'll get some physical resistance that way. Decrease hunger. Get down here towards carry weight of ores and stores so I can get more. And then I don't care about the blueprints. I don't care about being harder to detect. Increased wood and stone. Don't really care. But down here we've got increased yields from hunting. XP not in a party. And inventory weight capacity. That's pretty nice. Perhaps. But otherwise, we're going to get decreased consumptions. I'm going to get the mobile stockpile so that things weigh less in our inventory, which is really nice. And I don't care about building placeable weight. So let's do that. So let's go. I'm going to get 50 base stamina. We're going to do the regen. We are going to do... Oh, I still need to put a point into this to get there. That's kind of lame. All right, fine. We'll do move speed. You know what? I'm going to get move speed up because, you know what? We're running around the map, right? Let's get some move speed. We'll get physical resistance. I'm going to do just 10% on that to unlock the next part, and then I'm going to get this, and that's good for now. I'll save the other 4 points. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start running. I'm going to run as fast as I can to that location. I'm going to do my normal stuff. This said this was an easy one, so I'm assuming this is just going to kind of be like an intro look into mining exotics. So I'm going to try not to do a lot of prep, and we're just going to kind of go right into this and see what happens. Because we did a lot of prep for that, the desert one. If you saw that, if you didn't, go check it out. We went into the desert and uncovered that, and it said it was a hard mission, and it was far from hard. Absolutely far from. It was an absolute joke with how easy it was. So, but all right. I'm going to go. I'm going to get wood. I'm going to make maybe a small house, so maybe I can get some flint arrows. That way we can do a bit better damage. And then we're going to go crush this mission here and see what exotics are all about. All right, so this should look pretty familiar to you. If not, let's open the map here. Once that loads in, it should look familiar again. Come on, map. Maps in this game sometimes, I swear. Come on. There it is. So remember when we were doing all of the intro into the Tundra, this is where we started, back over there. So I realized it when I spawned in on the map on the exact opposite side. So that's why I just ran around the top, came back over here, all hunky-dory. Our mission target is there, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just build a quick little 2x2 to get a little structure up, get us a sleeping bag down, and so that we'll be all set and ready to harvest. All right, we're going to head out now. So what I've got is we've got 57 flint arrows. I've got some decent food for the trip. I've got my longbow. I brought a couple bandages with me, and I'm carrying my good luck rabbit as well. So and with that, I think we're pretty good. I got we got a lot of activity while I was sitting here. I had like 5 wolves come in. I think I've got like 2 carcasses in my house or something. You know, they'll stay there. Let's go see what we got to do once we reach this location. I'm wondering if we need to do anything special. I've also got, what do I got here? Got my full set of fur armor as well, because I had some time. We had some time, and I had plenty of fur, so there's no reason not to. So what do we got? It's just literally, it's just right in here. It's not very deep in here either. It looks to be the location where we picked up our first drop pod. Ooh, back up for a second. We're gonna kill him. Got the slow on him, so pretty... I don't know why the shadows are so bad. Like, look at that. It just looks so weird. Just sideways dodge him. Why does this one have so much health? Immobilized. There we go. That thing was... He had a ton of health, I feel like. Was I using stone arrows? I was using stone arrows. I'm a fool. That's all right. I was like, why is this taking so long? It should not be like this with flint. That's because they were stone. I'm going to grab the bones just because, you know, why not? Just in case we need something to snack on while we're out here. There's another polar bear there. He must have just spawned because there was not 2 polar bears. There was one here, and then there was buffalo running around, but that was it for that. All right, now we've got flint on. I still don't have spears on this character. Got that nice slow. This should be pretty quick here, though. There we go. That's how it should look with flint arrows. Yeah, we have the iron spears because I figured those will be pretty helpful in those, like, close situations where I'm dodge weaving left and right on them anyways. But I didn't bother with this playthrough to build the furnace, to get all the stone, and then get, you know, 80 iron ore to build the actual furnace, to create it, and all of that nonsense. I just didn't think that was necessary, so... Yeah, it's on the other side of this, so I should probably kill this polar bear as well. That was high. Oh, I got him. I was like, where is he going? I was going to say, slow down, immobilize, recognize. I am skinning him just because it's the easiest way to get my arrows back. When the skinning cooperates. Oop, forget the bones. We've got plenty at home. All right, so what I'm looking for is just over this hill here. Another polar bear. What is this today? I feel like sometimes it just kind of like bugs out on me like that. Usually he gets a swipe in though, so I got lucky there. That's why I don't like the dodge and weave mechanic, because sometimes they do hit you when you do the dodge, and they're not really supposed to based on the mechanic, like, and they just do like this like funky little twist. But down here and around the corner, another polar... I've never seen this many polar bears before. This is crazy. How many of these arrows do I have? My bow is like almost broken too. I'm just gonna go inside. We are just gonna go inside here.
This is the zone. It's around here.
So I gotta mine the exotic ore deposit. Making sure that boy doesn't sneak up on me. I could for sure see that happening. Back out for 1 second, get rid of that debuff. Okay, go back in. Okay, back out. Just widen this a bit, I guess. That stalactite coming out of the ground there. Okay. Oh, so it's this thing here. Waiting for these worms. 2 in the 1 spot. Hello. All right, so first things first. So I can just mine the exotic with a regular... one. Okay, good to know. Maybe exotics don't require a certain grade. First time I've seen this, though. I wonder if exotics don't spawn on certain tier missions.
Is exotics.
Optional search the area. Do we really care about it? No. I want to see how this goes. So what do we got here? I've got 16. Let's see how these convert. Because we can obviously find exotics on other missions too, so. That was nice and quick. It was easy. And I didn't do much to even prepare for this. Like, honestly, this was about an hour's worth of gameplay, which is not bad for... That's not bad for a game like Icarus to, you know, get yourself prepared. That was the enormous run. I wonder if there's a cave here. No, there's no... There is a cave, but it doesn't connect. There is a cave over there. That's where we did some early level mining when we did the, our first winter expeditions or tundra expeditions. So, but yeah, I'm curious to see how these exotics transfer in and if we'll start seeing these in a normal playthrough now with these higher tier missions. What do we got? Just a minor wins. We can run through this whole thing. Because I'm that way, and this must be how we get those special points that aren't the research points. I'm going to guess that because it just makes the most sense. But yeah, it took about an hour. All I did was I ran straight here, and that was a lot of running. We went from way over here all the way around, so that's where a lot of that time came into play. And then I built a quick house. I made a 2x4. I added an extra compartment because it was windy when I was trying to go to bed, so I wanted to encase the fire. So that's the only reason that it has that little addition there. Look at this bad boy. Hey, bud. One shot, one kill. The flint arrows, and that's why I went bow. Yeah, a lot of people, some people were commenting like, if this is a solo series, why aren't you using the solo skills? Just because you're a solo doesn't mean you need to use the solo skills. Yes, they're fine, but personally, I love the bow, and especially with the early game like that, like, because of the perks in the bow, we can easily fight bears, and you could with spears too, but you have to get a lot closer to use a spear accurately. And I can take down bears and polar bears before they even come into range usually. Especially if I'm using the right arrows, so it's not a big deal. So yeah, we came down here, did that. I made some armor with all the fur that I had just from skinning wolves along the way. If I needed to, I would have done the skinning bench. Someone left an amazing comment telling me that if you put the skinning bench down and you bring a bunny to it, it gives you 30 fur. I thought it was bullshit. And like, honestly, like, that's just ridiculous. Like, that's... Ooh, hey, Lou, is that a bear or is that a rock? A bear. So I was like, that's just ridiculous. Like, I was like, you're telling me that I'm going to get enough fur from one bunny to make 1.5 sleeping bags? And it was true. It was absolutely true. I put the point in the talent. Here, you ready? Here's the talent point, right? Oh, is it tier 2? Skinning bench right there. And lo and behold, you bring a bunny to it, 30 fur. So if you need quick fur, just build that. It's real cheap. And go out and hunt bunnies. They're everywhere, so... You know, if you're like me, carry around a lucky bunny with you. That's 30 fur whenever you need it. But you can only do that if you don't have the backpack equipped or anything like that. Backpack is great because it lowers iron ore weight, as well as increases your weight capacity by a little bit. Goodbye, friend. So, but yeah, this was right. This was an easy mission. You do need a little house of some sort, just so you can make some basic gear, just so it's, you know, simple expedition and not a ridiculous grind trying to weave in and out. Like, yeah, we could have avoided all the polar bears, but it's a lot easier and faster just to kill them and run right through and have a little fun while doing it. So, but all right, let's get back down to the ship. If you're loving Icarus, make sure you do hit that like button down below. Leave a comment as well. Let me know what you're thinking, and let me know what you thought about this mission as well. And finally, getting some exotics. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Do hit that subscribe button as well so you get back to that sweet, shabby content. All right, let's get to the ship and see what these exotic ores are worth. All right, back to our drop ship here. I did go and find some more exotics to bring back with me. All right, deliver it. Now we can launch it.
That's it, partner.
So obviously I've only got a couple spots left, so I'm just gonna bring that back, and I'll just bring the knife with me. They both cost the same, so it doesn't matter which one we bring back. Is that everything good? Yes. Return to station. Completed the mission. And it looks like we get 1 per exotic ore that we find, which is great. I'm glad I found a little bit more as I trekked through the biome. I just ended up going like south-southwest out of the biome to continue on to see if I could find more. I found a couple nodes, not a lot though. All right, beautiful stuff. But yeah, guys, if you've loved it and found that useful, make sure you hit that like button down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as you get back for that sweet Shabby content. But all right, as usual, this has been ShabbyDoo, and hope the rest of your day is not too shabby.